Hi, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you my Magic Musket Mekk-Knight deck that I'm using on Master Duel. I reached with this deck Platinum 1 in March, February and Platinum 2 in January, but I would reach Platinum 1 also in January, but I always playing ranked last days of the month, so I didn't have time. Never mind. So this is the deck I'm using. After this deck profile I will show you some replays. So I play 3 Gaspar, 3 Starfire, 1 Doc, 1 Kid Brave, 1 Wild and 1 Calamity. Kid Brave is not that great as a starter because almost every time my opponent negates it, so I have to discard 1 card to even activate this card, so it's not that great. Doc will get me back a card from grave. Calamity is here for OTK and link climbing. Wild is great to get back my spell and traps from grave into deck. It's especially useful against combo decks where I can search with max 3, 4 or even 5 Magic Musket spell traps, and I only play 6. Next I play Mekk-Knights, 3 Blue Sky, 3 Purple Nightfall, 1 Indigo Eclipse and 1 Girsu. I use a small Orcast engine in this deck. You will see in the replays how this works. I almost never normal summon Girsu, but I discard it with Morningstar and search Succession and revive it with Succession. So then I send Harper into grave and go from there. And I play 3 Upstart Goblin, that's a +1 under any Magic Musket card. 3 Forbidden Droplet. This card is great for the going second decks, and it helps me dump Orcast cards from the hand. And also I originally played Dark Lord No More, but Forbidden Droplet is more versatile when I for example need to resolve max and my opponent negates it with Imperm or Whaler. I can send max as a cost, and then I can special summon magical muskets from deck. Next I play many links, 1 Galatea, 1 Dingirsu for Orcas plays, 3 Max, 1 Nightmare Phoenix. This is great with combination with Max because Max has a down pointing arrow, so I will draw a card if I activate it under Max. IP Masquerina is here because I can make Evermax into non-targetable, and also cannot be destroyed by battle and card effects. This work by battle because Evermax boosts its attack. And IP Masquerina is dark, so it works under the Orcast lock. Access Code Talker is here for the OTKs, Appaloosa, let's negate, Unicorn. I will use it with combination with IP Masquerade or with when I want to link climb into access code. And Morningstar is here to search World Legacy cards. I play only 3 of them, 1 Succession, 1 Secret, and 1 Whirlwind. And Spectrum Supreme can special summon Mekk-Knight from deck. This is great with combination with also with Girsu, and also helps to link climb. And the last card is Sleep, that also searches my World Legacy cards and has a great effect that has a non-target spin back to deck when this card leaves the field as a link material. So that's it for the deck profile. I will show you some replays. I wanted to show you my match history, but it's also already April and the match history was reset. I have with this deck around 80% win rate, so it was pretty easy for me to get to Platinum 1. And okay, match history, and it's empty, but I reached Platinum 1 with it easily. So let's watch some replays. First replay is against Sky Striker, I think. So I opened pretty decent. I have a Magic Musket monster that acts as a starter and also Mekk-Knight starter. So I summon Max, special summon more Blue Sky, get Girsu, summon Morningstar, discard Girsu, search Succession, go into Supreme because I want a down pointing arrow here, because that way I can summon Girsu in this position and Girsu will be a tuner, and this is a huge chain where I +1 for each of these monsters. Yep, and this is this is a game for me. And Borrelot Savage and my opponent's scoops. Next game. I discard Whirlwind and my opponent plays an Elvis Deck. I should wait with the Maxi. Okay. So activate Maxi. Special summon Max. Go for the special summon. Special summon Blue Sky. search Girsu and Purple Nightfall, special summon Purple Nightfall, search Indigo Eclipse, go for Morningstar, discard Girsu, search Succession, get back Girsu, send Harper to grave, and with Starfire special summons Caspar, go for the Savage Dragon, I almost always search Crooked Crook with Caspar, because I almost always want to have in the second and fourth columns these two traps, because even if my opponent destroys my field, I can make any link monster with, for example, with any magic musket, to have two cards in these and these positions, so I can special summon any Mekk-Knight. And my opponent has evenly matched, and that would be pretty devastating if I didn't have any out, and my opponent has only two cards, so opponent doesn't have any chance. I waited for the Eldritch effect so I can banish him. Yep, I didn't have any free zone to get back my Indigo Eclipse. Sorry, Purple Nightfall. That was the second game. The third game, I also wanted to save at least one game when I lost, but the games when I lost wasn't really entertaining, because I'm losing most of the time against FTK decks or some Floodgate decks. That's pretty boring to watch. So my opponent has a Fluffal deck, and he stops with only Toy Vendor on field and activates Maxi. From this position I choose to go for the OTK, because Fluffals can OTK pretty easily, so I need to do it first. My opponent has a Ash Blossom for the max. I'll summon Morningstar and Purple Nightfall, and my opponent has another hand trap. Activate Purple Nightfall from this position to save him and get a search. My opponent draws and destroys my Morningstar, so I only have one monster on the field, but I still want to OTK him. I go into max because I want down pointing arrow to get back my Morningstar. Now I summon Spectrum Supreme, special summon Girsu from deck, so it's tuner, and also I could dump Harp to grave. In this position I realized that I gave my opponent 1000 life points at the start with upstart, so I need to go into Nightmare Unicorn. Okay, that was the third game. Next game. Okay, so this game is against Drytrons. Okay, my opponent activates Diviner, send Herald, special Metafafnir, get back Benten, special Gamma with Gamma Alpha, activate Benten, search Meteor is Drytron, special summon Herald of Perfection, summon Union Carrier, with Union Carrier equip Buster Drake, so his Herald is unaffected by spells, so even if I would get my droplet, it wouldn't help me. So I try to bait out all of my opponent's negates, destroy his IP, activate Purple Nightfall, normal Casper, activate Orchestrated Return, my opponent negates it. I really hope that was his last fairy, but he still has one Benten. So my opponent negates it, and that's it. My opponent goes for access code, and he makes a mistake. I think he misclicked, because his access code should be 4300. From this position I go into Max to search two traps. Now I go into Morningstar, discard Girsu, get back Succession. I will special summon back Calamity, because I need Magic Musket on the field to activate my traps. And this is Dancing Needle is so good in this matchup, because I can banish 3 Drytron names from his grave, so he don't have any follow-up. I will special summon back my Purple Nightfall, and that's it. That's the game. Okay. And last replay. Okay, so the last replay is against an Emancipator, and I'm really lucky that I drew into Dark Lord No More and Desperado. Okay, so my opponent excavates 5, special summon Granite, get Block Dragon, special summon Hulky Fibrox, special summon Olion, link into Appaloosa, Block Dragon will search Researcher, Seeker and Supplier, Researcher, excavate 5, get Crackme Guardian, special summon Reptite, excavate 5, special summon Analyzer, Borderload Savage, Supplier effect activates, Borderload Savage will equip Hulk, summon Herald, summon Link Spider, go for Union Carrier, banish 3 to get back Block Dragon, special summon IP, Union Carrier will equip Buster Destruction, and I activate Dark Lord No More, and I'm still locked out of the extra deck, but I have Magic Musket and Desperado, so I can destroy his Buster Dragon. Search 4 because I already have Crooked Cook. Special Summon Morningstar, Morningstar discard. Purple Nightfall, get back Wild because I need a Magic Musket name. I will destroy 3 of my opponent's problematic monsters. I'll go into Spectrum Supreme, Special Girsu, go into Leap. With Leap I will set Secret, go into Evermax. Leap will spin back his Block Dragon, and I will activate Max Dragon. Maxi. Activate Secrets to get back Purple Nightfall, so my opponent's Unicorn effect is negated, and my opponent attacks because he can't do anything. And that was the last replay. So, what do you think about this deck? Let me know in the comment what do you think, and subscribe if you liked this video, and I will make more Master Duel content in the future. Thanks for watching and see you next time.